Lisa here, or the Diamond Stitcher as I go by on YouTube and Instagram. Hello, good morning or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. If you are new to my channel, first off, welcome. I'm happy you found me. I hope you would consider subscribing and stick around for all things diamond painting. And if you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. I have another Diamond Art Club new release roundup for this week. The releases I'm going to be talking about today will be releasing tomorrow, Saturday, August 3rd, 2024. Without further ado, let's jump right in. There are some amazing kits this week that I can't wait to talk about and show you guys. I think Diamond Art Club is releasing at least images that I really like, and I think a lot of people will like too. So what I do, if you are new to these roundups, is I go to Diamond Art Club's Facebook business page. This is different from the VIP group. Their business page is where they post the previews for new releases that are coming, whether they're Monday, Wednesday, or Saturday releases. And we are going to go over the Saturday releases. Sometimes I touch on midweek releases if there were any this week. I can't quite remember, but we will find out. If you're new and you're like, what does the business page look like? This is it. So all you have to do in the top left corner of the page where it says search Facebook, type in Diamond Art Club, and you want to look for this. They have this diamond emblem, and this is the current cover photo. Now that cover photo can change, though it's been like this for quite a while now. Let's scroll down and see where this week started. I think that's where it started, and we did have, let me just double check, yes, we did have a release on Monday, and that was 2 Avatar The Last Airbender images. One of them is called Avatar State, the other is Momo. There, you can see them both right there. At the time of filming, I'm not sure if either one is sold out or still available on the website, but these 2 images are available for purchase, so you can go ahead and head over to the website if you are interested in those. But what we are here for is to talk about the releases coming tomorrow. So they started off with this big picture. I think it was amazing. My jaw dropped when I did see it. I think Diamond Art Club did an amazing job on the rendering. I really find if you look at this side-by-side photos, the original artwork is on the left and the rendering, meaning what it looks like once the diamonds are down, is on the right. And when they look nearly identical, you know that they have done an amazing job. So what does this one say? It says, listen to the wisdom of the whiskered guardian with golden eyes. Follow where he leads and uncover the magic hidden in the moss-covered hills. It's titled The Wise Cat Wizard by Vincent High. Now, I think this might be a new artist. I'm not recognizing the name. If so, welcome to Diamond Art Club. It is going to measure 25.6 inch by 31.9 inches, which translates to 65 by 81 centimeters. Going to have square diamonds with 71 colors, including 1 AB, 5 fairy dust, and 1 special diamond. Now that is odd. Usually it will tell us what kind of special diamond it is, whether it's, electro, fairy dust, iridescent, but it just says special. So I wonder if we're going to see something like, quad cubes or, oval shaped or teardrop shaped. Those are the few that I can think of that Diamond Art Club does have that are also considered special diamonds. But as to where they would put them in this image, I have no idea. So here is that original artwork. Very awesome. I know I heard a lot of people say that this reminded them of Gandalf. And then when we go to the rendering, I think they did an amazing job. The colors are outstanding. The cat looks nearly identical. The cute little butterfly up here. Very beautifully rendered image. Lots of greens and grays in this image. It's kind of what my eyes are pulling at mostly, lots of green and grays. Where would the special diamonds be? So let me remind myself, I said 1 AB, yeah, and 5 fairy dust. So the AB, I'm going to guess a white. Often they put the whiskers in AB. They could use some of the white in the sky too. That's going to be my guess. If it's not the white, maybe the eyes would have some AB in it. They tend to do that, though I think I've seen them do fairy dust and eyes too. I don't really know what else would be. I don't think this kind of at the top of his staff, it doesn't look like it's glowing, so I don't think we'd have an AB up in there. So I'm going to go with white for this one. Fairy dust, you guys, there's going to be probably a whole bunch of shades of green in fairy dust. You can really see this light color on the left side of his body and his robe. That's, to me, looks like it's glowing. So I bet you they would put some fairy dust in there. Maybe some fairy dust in the eyes, some fairy dust even in the hat. And probably this butterfly might have some, just the way at least half of his wing is glowing. We probably have some fairy dust colors in the cat's fur just to make it, shine a little bit more. That would be my guess. And as far as what the special diamond is going to be, I mean, I honestly am stumped. I have no idea. If you guys have guesses, let me know down below. Now, I should preface this by saying I'm not sure how many kits are going to have a sneak peek or a first look. So sneak peek is when they send the painting to a creator to film a video and post it before the image is up for sale. A first look is when that sneak peek arrives late and the creator will post it after it's already available for sale. They are still sending some here and some there, so it's not consistent yet. I hope to see some more consistency soon as they work out logistics, but we are seeing more sneak peeks coming. I will try this week to remember if I do see a sneak peek or I hear of a sneak peek, I will try to link it in the description box of this video so you can check back on this roundup and look in the description box where I have the links. And if there's sneak peeks that I know of, they will be there as long as I remember to update them. But here is the first image for the week. I do think this one is going to be popular. Next up, this image blew me out of the park. My mind exploded when I saw it. It's not something I typically see at Diamond Art Club, but I think they smashed the rendering out of the park. So let's read about it first. It says, peer into a watery world of serenity and playfulness with a radiant golden retriever. Let the gentle ripples and vibrant blossoms whisk you away into a blissful retreat. It's titled Lake Retriever by Eau Claire Studio, measuring 31 by 22 inches or 78.7 by 55.8 centimeters. That's actually a good size. I expected it to be bigger than that. It's going to be square diamonds with 56 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust colors. Let's look at the original artwork here. There she is, absolutely gorgeous. I love the flowers in this image. I think they are so pretty. And let's look at the rendering. I think they did a really great job. Look how that water here, you can tell the retriever is in part of the water and you can see the fur underneath. I think they did a really good job making it look realistic. The flowers look beautiful. Let me just move this over a tiny bit. The flowers are beautiful. I love the colors and the shapes, and the retriever is gorgeous as well. The AB, I am going to guess a white. There's lots of white highlights on him, his whiskers, and they could use some in the flowers as well. That'll be my guess for the AB. And then how many fairy dust did I say? 3 fairy dust colors. Now we probably have a pink. They can use it in the flowers. They can also use a little bit in his tongue and his nose. So I'm going to guess a pink. I think an orange fairy dust would look really pretty. The orange flowers really stand out to me. And then an off-white fairy dust in the white flowers might actually look really nice, though I wonder if we will see a fairy dust in one of the colors in the retriever's fur. I think that would make the hair look really shiny, like one of these light colors on the outside edge here. I don't think we would see any in the water. I don't think it's looking that sparkly, but water does tend to be a place they do put some special diamonds. But just based on this image, I don't think we'll see it. If we do, it might be this light blue that we're seeing in kind of lines here. That is this image. I thought this image was beautiful, especially when you look at them like this side by side. I think you can really see the rendering, and I think it turned out really nice. Up next, we have this beautiful image. This one says, look out upon a brand new day filled with vibrant hues and let your spirit shine. Feel the joy and magic embrace you, bringing you out into life. It's titled Burst of Color by artist Sarah Mustafa. Available in a 22 by 27 inch or 55.8 by 68.7 centimeters. Nice size. Square diamonds with 58 colors, including 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. This artwork is absolutely beautiful. Sarah Mustafa is one of my favorite artists at Diamond Art Club. I think her art is gorgeous and it translates well into diamond painting form. The colors in this image are beautiful. Let's look at the rendering. There she is. They did an amazing job. I mean, I know I say that every time, but Diamond Art Club really is great at doing these renderings and making it look as close to the original artwork as possible. I love her hair. I think it looks gorgeous. I love the curls. They charted her eyes beautifully, her face, her dress is gorgeous. I love the colors in there. As far as special diamonds, 3 ABs and 3 fairy dust. You guys, I honestly am not quite sure which colors they would choose as an AB. I mean, I do wonder if we'd have a white. It's very common. There are some white highlights in here and in the background as well. This blue in her dress is very striking. I don't know if they would put an AB in it, but I think it's possible. I think fairy dust in that color would look gorgeous for sure. Maybe an AB in there. Maybe, I don't know the other AB, maybe a yellow. There's some bright yellow in the background just to give it a bit of a pop. Could highlight her, what do you call this? This element in her dress would look very beautiful. It would be cool to have some pink fairy dust. We've got lots of pink in the background as well. Maybe some of this purple that's at the bottom of her dress. Again, this kind of image, I'm not too certain. I think that's a lot of special diamonds. I wouldn't guess that much for this kind of image, but I can't wait to see where they are and how this image works up. I think it's beautifully done. Next up, this one. So this one stole my heart. This one I am getting 100% for sure. It says, snuggle into the cosmic coziness of a feline friend with starlit dreams. Drift along amid magic purrs and purple hues and universal warmth. Titled Cat Comforts by artist Chris Bug, a very popular artist, one of my favorites as well. It's going to measure a 20 by 20 inch or 50.6 by 50.6 centimeters. Great size. I personally, in the realm of Diamond Art Club or, big paintings, I would consider this size more of a snack size kit, even though it's not traditionally. Snack size, I think, is usually like a 30 by 30, but to me, this one is what I would consider a snack that I would enjoy doing. It's also going to have round diamonds. I do wish it wasn't square. I have to say that square is my favorite type of diamond, but I do think I am going to get this image regardless. Diamond Art Club rounds are awesome. It's just I find for some reason squares a little bit more fun, and I enjoy doing projects with squares a little bit more, but this image is just to die for. For me, it has all of my favorite colors in it. And then, of course, you can't go wrong with a kitty. Though my cat is a ragdoll cat, I think this image is just something special. It's going to have 51 colors, including 2 ABs, 2 fairy dusts, and 1 iridescent. Again, the iridescent, if you don't know, is Diamond Art Club's version of the crystal diamond. Here we have that original artwork. It's just beautiful. I absolutely love it. And there is that rendering. Great job. I love all of the colors. It's going to be beautiful. All the different shades of purple and pink. And I love when they throw in blues as well. Those 3 colors, I really think they look nice together. As far as where would they put the iridescent, I'm going to guess these little stars or speckles in her hair kind of going down as well. I mean, that's the only thing I can guess. I really don't see it looking good anywhere else. But again, as I've said in previous roundups, Diamond Art Club's only recently been using iridescents more often, so I'm still getting used to how they chart them. 2 ABs and 2 fairy dust. Well, I'm going to guess we'll have a pink and a purple fairy dust. The ABs, now maybe a white AB, they usually like doing that. There's lots of white features on the cat that would look really nice, including the whiskers. The other AB, nothing is jumping out at me that screams an AB. I see more fairy dust kind of in this painting, so I'm stumped on what it might be. I'm gonna guess, you know what, I really don't. Maybe it's actually some of the stars as well, because it looks like we have white, we've got blues, we've got orange, maybe even yellow as well. So maybe that's where the other AB is going to be. One of the colors will be iridescent and one would be an AB. I'm not quite sure though, you guys. That is definitely one that is stumping me. I can't wait to see. Hopefully this one has a sneak peek. I would love to see it if it does have a sneak peek, but this is one that I am really, really wanting to purchase. I think it's great for anybody who loves cats. I think it's going to be popular this week as well. Chris Bug's art does tend to be very popular in itself, and it's nice to have a smaller size painting. It's also nice if you are somebody who works on a lot of squares to switch it up with a round every now and then. Next up, this is another image that had my jaw on the floor. I absolutely love these burgundies in this picture. I think they look gorgeous. I love the art style. We'll see some ghosts peeking out in the background once we click on the images, but let's read first. It says, join the sorceress of the forest as she brews her magical potions under a twilight sky. Mingle with the spirits floating about and welcome in this moment of possibilities. It's titled Witch's New Year by the art of Anne Julie Aubrey. It's going to measure 22 by 31 inches or 55.8 by 78.7 centimeters, perfect size in my books. Going to be square diamonds, which I love. 61 colors, including 1 AB and 2 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. So I love these 2 ghosts in the background. There's one on the right and one on the left that are peeking through. We also have a black cat up in the tree. I love the burgundies in the leaves. I love the colors they chose for her hair and the little pumpkin in the back as well. Let's look at the rendering. I think she stands out a lot in the rendering. I think they did a really good job on her face. Her eyes are gorgeous as well. She's got, looks like blue or green eyes there. I love the translucency of the ghost in the background was maintained. You've got the cauldron here and that pumpkin. I think they did a really good job matching the colors as best as they could. This is one that I am considering purchasing. I already had my kit for kind of Halloween season this year picked out. It's another painting I got as a sneak peek last year during Black Friday, I think it was, and I've been holding on to it. But this one, the colors just grabbed me and I absolutely love them. I may be picking this one up this week. It will definitely be going on my wish list nonetheless. Next up, we have this one, another artwork by Bug. Ignite the spiritual flame and let your eyes, like twin moons, illuminate the paths untold. Delve into the secrets of the shadows as the candle's glow whispers tales of ancient magic and mystery. It's titled Mystic Candle by artist Bug, measuring 22 by 22 inch or 55.8 by 55.8 centimeters, perfect square. Also going to have square diamonds. There's a lot of detail in this image, especially being on the smaller size of things. 72 colors. That's a lot of colors for a small image. 2 ABs, 1 iridescent, and 3 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. Bug is just an amazing artist. I love all the colors in this. I love the candle and how it glows. Let's look at the rendering. Great job there. Now, where is that iridescent diamond? Again, not quite familiar with Diamond Art Club's use of iridescent and where they would put it. My two guesses are either somewhere in this candle flame, though candles typically have ABs and fairy dust in them, so I would more venture, I personally would think it would look better with ABs in there, but I really don't know where they would put the iridescent diamond. Maybe these red jewels in the, I'm going to call them beads along the antlers, or her, not her antlers, her hair. You can see here in the original artwork all those red jewels. And over here too, that would look good with an iridescent diamond. That's where I would put it if I was blinging up this kit. I would stick to ABs for the candle flame. We probably have some yellow fairy dust as well, outlining her hands. They do look like they are glowing, some on her face as well, perhaps in her hair. And then as far as the other ones, I do wonder if we would see a light gray fairy dust in the elements on her forehead. That kind of, I'm going to call it a tattoo. It looks like similar colors in her eyeshadow, and then some on her arm as well. So that could possibly be a fairy dust. Would we see some other colors in her skin? I don't think so. Maybe in her hair, some of this brown. They do have a brown color fairy dust. Maybe that would make it look sparkly, like the glow from the candles bouncing off of there. I'm a little not so certain in this image because the overall color pattern or hue is very dark. Whereas when I think of special diamonds, I think of bright paintings, right? So it's a little bit tricky to guess, but those are my guesses for this painting. I do think this one will be popular as well. Up next is this one. Now my jaw dropped for this one too. I don't know. I think I'm thinking of the movie, is it with the little kid with the yellow jacket? I think that's what I'm thinking of. But I thought this image was so nice, and I think they did such a good job in her rendering. Her face is just so beautiful. It says, bring your twin spirit along for a night of adventure by the light of a silvery moon. Beneath a coat of vivid yellow, your lustrous blue eyes shine, and vice versa. Titled Midnight Explorers by Teresa Donahue McManus. Available in 21.6 by 34.4 inch. Which translates to 54.8 centimeters by 87.3, so this is on the larger size. It's also going to be round diamonds. That is nice to see. I know a lot of people love round diamonds and have been missing them in the releases. Going to have 42 colors. Not a lot of colors. I would have guessed maybe a little bit more, but I guess there really is only like a few shades of black and yellow. I guess 42 colors for this image is a lot. 2 ABs and 1 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. Looks gorgeous. Love the cat. Love how the cat's eyes are yellow, matching her jacket, and her eyes are blue. I love the look of the hair as well. When we go to the rendering, we can really see how that translated. I think they did an amazing job with the hair and the highlights. Her eyes are beautiful. Her face is rendered beautifully. Her jacket, everything about this image, I love it. Initially, I thought right away I was going to buy it. Now, if you know me, you know that I like smaller size diamond paintings right now. It's just more manageable for what I deal with. So this is on the larger side, so I may add this one to my wish list this week. But it is an image that I think they did a really good job. I think it's going to look beautiful as a diamond painting, and I really hope to see somebody work on this one soon. As far as the specials, perhaps they would do a yellow AB. There's some really bright points on her jacket. It wouldn't be bad. A white AB, I don't know if they would do that. I mean, you could use some of it in her eyes. You wouldn't want it on her face, maybe in some of his whiskers, but his whiskers kind of look almost, whoops, bluish. They do have some white or some gray at least, so maybe even that could be a fairy dust. Not quite certain. His eyes probably have AAB or fairy dust. I would venture to say a fairy dust would look better, but the bottom part of the eye is quite bright, so there could be some ABs in there, and then if they use the same color in the jacket, it would tie it in nicely. I really like the image. I love the background too. There's some details up here. Looks really cool. Up next is this artwork by Mandy Manzano. So this one says, witness the humble act of offering and let the spirit of giving warm your heart. Feel the grace and love that radiates from this touching moment of true kindness and acceptance. It's titled Giving Hope by the art of Mandy Manzano, available in a 25.6 by 36.6 inch or 65 centimeter by 93 centimeter. This is a big one, or I should say a tall one. Going to be square diamonds with 48 colors, including 1 AB and 3 fairy dust. Here is that original artwork. That's a very touching image. It's not something I would typically diamond paint, but I do think it's going to be popular. Lots of people love Mandy Manzano's artwork. She has a very particular style. Here is that rendering, gorgeous. I think the colors they chose for this painting are really beautiful. I love the greens and the clouds in the background. I love how they illuminated the outline. I think it looks really gorgeous. As far as where the specials would be, I'm having trouble this week because a lot of the images have dark colors, and to me, I don't equate ABs with dark colors. I equate them with bright colors, so I'm going to guess a white AB for this one. And then the 3 fairy dust, I do wonder if we'll see some of that light green fairy dust in the clouds, just outlining some of that. I think that would be pretty. I do wonder if we will see a light brown or tan colored fairy dust in their robes. There are some highlights that you could use that. It would make it beautiful, especially in the older man's headdress and his arms as well. And then the other fairy dust, maybe some in the outline as well, that glowing area perhaps. I don't know if we would see any in the fish. I think it would be cool to have some in the fish scales. I think that would be very cool, but I'm not sure if they would do that. But that's this artwork. Now, I do have 2 more images to share with you. If you are new to the roundup, the images that go up Friday, I actually pull up, Diamond Art Club sends them to me, so I am able to have a little bit of time to film this, which I am eternally grateful for. It really does help me be able to produce these videos for you. This one, I have to say, I am really liking. I love this artist. This one is titled Hades and Persephone by Miss Butter D. I love Miss Butter D. I do collect a lot of her artwork. Hades and Persephone is a very popular concept. It's a very popular image amongst all different artists. We've seen a few different artists with their own interpretations of it. I love Miss Butter D. I think the image itself is gorgeous. I like the skulls. I think they look really good. I think they would translate well. I love the pomegranate down here. I think that looks really cool. I do think some of the special diamonds in this kit will look really nice. Now, I'm not sure how many specials we have. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it would be good to add some specials in their gold accents in her dress and her jewelry and his robe as well, his cufflinks, his crown. I think that would be a great place for some specials. I don't know if metallic would be too much. Maybe some gold fairy dust at least. I think that would look really beautiful. This pomegranate down here does look like it has some glowing colors behind it. So maybe we would see some AB or not AB, some fairy dust around there. I think it's a similar color to the background and the glowing back here. So they could use it in a few different areas. I do wonder if we will see at least a fairy dust in this kind of cream color in her dress, if not, you know, a white AB. I don't think there's a lot of place for white AB. There is this little kind of starlight on here, which is, I think, glowing, bouncing off the metal in her dress. So I think you could put some ABs there. Maybe the skulls would have some. He actually has one of those star things on his outfit too there. But this image is gorgeous. I'm not quite certain the size either. When they send me these images, they just send me the original artwork. I don't know the details. At the time this video goes live, the details will be posted to social media, so you can quickly check the business page of Diamond Art Club to see the fine details. But if I had to guess, it's at least a 50 by 75, if not a little bit bigger. I think they could get away with that size though in square diamonds because, well, you know, there's a lot in the picture. It's not super fine details. I really, crossing my fingers, it is a square diamond painting. If it's round, I will probably still get it, but I really enjoy square diamond paintings a lot more. But the image itself is pretty cool. I think she is beautiful, and I can't wait to see what this one looks like in real life. Next up, I think this one is going to be so popular now. Of course, I can't show you anything besides this. This is another mystery kit. This one is mystery number 62 by artist Richard Lorenz. I'm excited for this one. In brackets, they said it's whimsical, which I think is pretty cool. I like his whimsical style artwork. The determining factor for this one, for me picking it up, is going to be the size. If it's over 80 centimeters tall, I'm probably going to pass it up just because mystery kits take me a long time as it is. So I like to keep them about 55 to 75 myself as the max kind of sizes. But, you know, regardless, I may just end up picking this one up. It's going to be in square diamonds. Mystery kits always are. That way it covers the background color. So that's a positive in my books. Because it is a Richard Lorenz and he is so popular, I do think this painting is going to sell out, and I do think it's going to sell out fairly quickly, being it's one, a mystery kit, two, it's Richard Lorenz. So if you are planning or thinking of getting it, I would get it right when it drops and be ready, because I do think it's one that is going to sell out. However, Diamond Art Club now has their big warehouse in Texas, and they are producing more artwork for each image. That's why we don't see so many sell out so fast. But again, they're guessing like 6 to 12 months prior how popular an image is going to be. So sometimes things can still sell out fast, but generally speaking, I'm noticing a lot of things are staying in stock longer, with giving people more opportunity. Now, let's talk about the times. So all of these images I've spoken about today are going to release on Saturday, August 3rd, usual times, which is 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 10:30 a.m. Mountain, 11:30 a.m. Central, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. Diamond and Ruby Rewards members do get 30 minutes early access, so at the top of the hour in your time zone, all you have to do is sign into your Diamond Art Club account online and you will have access to those early releases. You have 30 minutes to purchase. Sometimes images can sell out in the VIP release. I would think maybe the Richard Lorenz mystery might sell out, maybe one of the Bug artworks as well. That's my guesses this week. And if they do sell out, not to worry. At general release, Diamond Art Club does release more stock of these images. Let me know in the comments which images you are picking up this week, or maybe which images you are adding to your wish list. So far at the time of filming, I'm not seeing any sneak peeks being posted by creators, but again, check the video description later in the day. If I do find any, I will add them there as long as I remember. If you are new to my channel and you made it all the way to the end, you will probably like it here. I would love to have you. I film all sorts of diamond painting content. To join my community, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free to do so. You can also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. You can also join me and my community over on Facebook on Licensed Diamond Painting Fans Canada and Friends. I will also have a link to that in the description box down below. Everybody is welcome. Don't forget to leave me a diamond emoji if you made it to the end. For those of you wondering how I am doing post my surgery that I had a week ago, I am doing good. I will post a full update with a whip and chat hopefully this coming Monday. With all that being said, happy diamond painting everybody, and good luck shopping tomorrow. Bye!